Hello, Pipe Pals, how are you? I'm back again with yet another review of a nice tobacco from one of my friends, Glenn Quelch of gqtobaccos.com. His major operations is in the UK, but he ships internationally, and you can check out his website. Um, if you have seen my previous video about my Christmas pipe, Peterson Christmas pipe, the Zulu shape, and the tobaccos I got it. I ordered the tobaccos with it. I had a sample of GQ's Askwith Kake and an aromatic latakia called chocolate and vanilla. So today we are going to talk about the Virginia-Perique blend. Um, the cut is crumble cake called the Askwith Cake. It's based uh, uh, it's based on the famous preferences of the famous pipe maker Chris Askwith. He also is from the UK. So let's go ahead. I did a detailed review on tobaccoreviews.com. You can find the link below in the description, and I'm going to read from there, take some pointers, and we'll try to do a very short review so that you people can actually get an idea. And then if you want to do it in detail, read it in detail basically, and to see how my experiences were, you can go to tobaccoreviews.com or GQ Blends website. My review is there, posted there as well. Um, and you'll get to know the experience. I did my best basically to try to describe the experience you get from the blend. The pipe which I used was primarily my Rig Black freehand setup poker. It has a deep bowl, a little bit of a width as well. It's very nice I think I found it very nice to smoke Virginia-Perique blends in it, Virginia-based blends in it. So I've dedicated this pipe to Virginia blends. I have another pipe which I didn't use, but uh, I will be using. It's the Swenborg. It has a really deep chamber, more than 1.75 inches, I think, and it's really big. So your blends will really shine out in this pipe as well. So going ahead, um, what does the blender basically say about the blend itself? So the Asquith cake is basically mostly Virginia and Perique tobaccos, and the difference between the other Virginia Perique tobaccos and this blend is that the Virginia used is basically steamed Virginia. So the the sharpness and the bite of Virginia actually it doesn't exist at all unless you are puffing it like a steam engine, and the resulting tobacco which you get is really mild in the start, but still very fruity and still very tasty. So Glenn has done a great job basically, in creating this blend. So let's start with the tin aroma. The tin aroma, basically, when I opened the pouch, I got it in a small pouch. I don't have it here. Um, and it reminded me of a freshly cut grass, you know, with tangy Perique goodness, sour notes along with it, like sour plum, which basically will actually, make you think that it's a very mild blend. But once you light it, you'll you'll really go, wow, this is great. So when I was reviewing and testing out the tobacco, I consumed around 10 grams of it, and it was good enough for around 5 bowls. So my experience is based on those 10 grams of tobacco. Your experience may vary if you age the tobacco, and I'm really convinced that Virginia basically will make the blend more delicious as the time goes by. So when I got the tobacco, it was in a crumble cake, in a cake position shape, and Glenn advised me not to dry it a lot because it's supposed to be smoked a little bit on the moist side. So basically, after rubbing the cake and airing it for like 8 minutes, 10 minutes, the initial light basically light up. You know, it lit up like a charm. Basically, there was, and but one more thing, if you are in a humid environment, you might have to do a quick relight and a damp to go on. So that was my first initial experience. I think hopefully I think it will be the same for you guys as well for the first light. After the relight, the first layer of tobacco, it was a really delicate play of the grassy sweetness of Virginia along with the spicy Perique. Okay, so the sweetness and the spiciness, it's a perfect blend, and it really makes, I mean, it's like you're in a velvet caress of the blend. But do not sip it fast, do not smoke it hard, or you might get the strength of Perique in your throat and in yours. This blend is supposed to be smoked in a slow fashion, and the aftertaste on the in the first bowl, first one third of the bowl, the first 25%, oh sorry, 33% of the bowl, who reminded me of sugarcane and hay. So if you really want to live or imagine yourself being in a farm where there's hay and fruits and all these fresh things, then I think the first uh, 33% or the first layer of the tobacco will help you get those memories back. Or if you haven't visited a farm, like you, apart from the animals, you will be able to relive or get a taste of what open air fresh grass and fruits smell like. So the mid bowl basically, the mildness and the smokiness actually changes from subtle to a little more prominent, and it all the heat basically dries the tobacco a little bit more, and it gives more strength and life to both the tobaccos in the blend. The Basically, the Virginia totally gets married with Perique, and it creates a really prominent room note, a very prominent flavor, and it increases in strength. The Virginia is still strong and prominent in the second half of the bowl, but you also get major spiciness um, of Perique in it. So you can say you are basically, it reminded me of a very spicy straw sweetness, still married with the peppery taste of Perique. By this time, the Perique will actually have a hold on you. It actually creeps up. So you might want to keep some, ice cold water or iced tea handy near you to basically, wet your tongue, clean your tongue and your throat, because it Perique basically will make you thirsty. I What I did when I reached mid bowl was I clenched my pipe and I sipped on it in sync with my breathing. So it was a very natural smoke. I didn't have to smoke hard on it, or get all engine 99 on it, but it was a really slow, nice burning smoke, and I did not. I don't think so. I needed a relight after that, till I reached the end of the last 33% of the bowl. And by the time you reach the mid bowl, like the half of the mid bowl, your nicotine satisfaction, your nicotine cravings will be in check, because um, it is nice, really nice, and it gives you a mild nicotine hit, It might not be obvious to people who like strong tobaccos, but people who like mild tobaccos or medium strength tobaccos will actually feel the nicotine creeping in. And uh, basically, you don't need to. What I wanted to add here is that I used a big pipe. So if you have a big bowl pipe and you are actually approaching the last, last third part of the bowl, you don't need to like throw the ash, like poke it or throw the ash away. You just need to tap it lightly because this tobacco graciously, degrades into very nice fine white ash. So when you are reaching the last 33% of the bowl, you basically are at the climax, at the pinnacle of the richness of this blend, and you'll be really in awe of this tobacco. It will be, you by this time you would have experienced the creaminess, the smoothness, the stoutness, the lightly sweetness and spicy blend of this blend. Sorry, spicy taste of this blend. um I like that, sorry. uh what I wrote in my review was that, I'll just read it out from there, is that by the time you reach the end of a smoke, you will be in awe of this amazingly creamy, smooth, stout, lightly sweet, and spicy blend. The flavors, after maturing just a little bit after reaching the mid bowl, are now at their full strength. The classy seductive dance of Virginia-Perique will take over all your senses, and in the end, after you've smoked your pipe, you'll be craving for more. All in all, it was a very satisfying smoke, and on the tobaccoreviews.com scale, I will give this blend a 3.8 stars out of 4 because nothing is perfect in this world. The nitty-gritty, basically the technical details which I wanted to give you guys is that I used the red black freehand setup poker. I only had to relight it twice after the char light, so basically three lights or two relights if you don't include the first light. No, sorry, no lighters were used. I used matches. My temper was a steel metal pipe, this much in height. My drink companions were cold water for the first and the mid bowl stage, and sweet black tea with half a lemon squeezed for the last portion of the bowl to help soothe the plummy spiciness. And in case I got a nicotine overdose, it can be countered with the sweetness of the sugar. The tobacco, in the end, the components used in tobacco is steamed Virginia, Flukewood Virginia, Perique. The age, I'm not so sure, but for me it was fresh. The cut was crumble cake. The moisture content is pretty much balanced. It does not require airing more than 5 to 10%. It depends on the humidity of the environment you are in. The taste is full strength. The room note is medium. Uh, Sorry, the taste is full, the strength is medium, the room note is tolerable. And will I buy again? Of course I will, because this is really a nice blend. And I hope a little video review of this blend will help you actually make a selection on GQ Tobaccos. The guy is really superb, and I would actually like to congratulate Glenn and Chris Askwith for the creation of this blend. Um, I just ordered another 50 grams, more than two, almost 2 ounces. Yeah, 2 ounces, a little less than 2 ounces of this blend today. My order will be coming in 7 to 10 days. I'll show you how it looks like in real life as well, instead of showing you the pictures. And I'll share more experiences with you if I think something changed in the blend for better or worse. But for now, you should go ahead and order Chris Askwith Cake from gqtobaccos.com. Just I wanted to mention here, I'm not an affiliate. I'm not being paid by GQ Tobaccos or Glen Quelch for making any of these recommendations. I did it independently as a customer and a friend, and I want good stuff to be smoked in our YouTube pipes community and the global pipe community in general. So if you like Virginia and Perique blends, or if you are not a Virginia and Perique blend smoker, you should totally try this awesome blend. Yes, it will be a little expensive because it's from the UK, but that should not deter you. A 10-gram sample lasted me almost 5.5, 6 days. So if you use a small pipe, it'll last you more. I used this pipe, and this pipe has a really around this much. I can't fit my whole finger set. It's almost like uh, 1.75, 1.7 inches in depth. So if you use a smaller pipe, let's say a Peterson Aran Bulldog or something, it will last you more. Go ahead, check out his website and tell him that the ThePipeMonk sent you. And if you are a TPC GPC member, Glenn offers a discount for TPC GPC members as well. You just need to contact him before you order so he can give you a special coupon code to implement or apply on the shopping cart when you are ready to order from him. So guys, till the next time, this is ThePipeMonk saying hello and goodbye.